Hello and welcome everybody, it's Wondercat, and today we're going to be playing Sonic Lost World. I've played a little bit of this and got a feel for it, but for now I'm going to let you guys listen to the opening cutscene and get your opinions of the game. So go ahead and hear this out.
Drop
I'll be
your
right back to you
critters,
after.
Eggman!
If you insist.
Whoa, that's harsh! You'll have to swing back around for it!
Predictable. He must really love those things.
We're hit! Whoa! What's that in the clouds?
That must be the Lost Hex! Cool!
Less looking, more landing!
Alright, I can land this, but it's gonna be bumpy.
Okay, so visual presentation of this game is really pretty. I mean, really pretty. It's a little bit difficult to believe this is a Wii U exclusive game, or at least it was for about a year. And designed with the Wii U in mind. Sorry, my game audio was a little on the quiet side there. If anything, I've had the opposite problem most of today. Woo! So, whoa, okay. I thought I was gonna die. Alright, so as far as this game is concerned, I have a few gripes with it already from what little I've played. Which is, you know, unfortunate, as I've been really excited for this game, and I still do kind of like it. It's not bad. But the first you might notice, there's not really a sense of speed to things. And the bits that are kind of fast, like just there, are very on rails. The controls are also kind of like tank controls. What do I mean by that? Everything is really slow. It's really cumbersome to try to turn or move. Nothing has momentum. It kind of just starts and stops. Okay. Sorry about that. Kind of just starts and stops as it wants to. And the only way to pick up speed is by this, like, ball dash thing. So, the controls, which is what this brings me up to next, are actually pretty interesting. So, you have to obviously press the analog stick in the direction you want to move, but that will just make you move in a very conservative walk, as you saw just there. If you actually want to run, you have to hold the right trigger. This is on a 360 pad, mine. You actually have to hold the right trigger, and then if you want to do this dash thing to actually move quickly, then you need to hold the left trigger. So if you want to get remotely decent times in these levels, you have to hold both triggers pretty much constantly. So the game itself is quite slow, which for a Sonic game is a pretty big negative. But that aside...
Oh, stay calm, little guy.
Oh, give me a
Sonic
moment.
and Tails will get your
We're on,
buddies
okay?
back. Sonic,
No, it'll be
did you
alright.
get those animals back from Eggman?
Just the one container he tossed off his eggmobile.
Wait a minute, just the one? Weak. I would have gotten them all back by now.
Save the rest of them!
Let me go.
I hate to think what Eggman's doing to those poor things.
Me.
I'm on it.
Okay. Anyways. Visually, the game looks really good. Really, really good. And then the sound assets are, you know, what you'd expect of a Sonic game. It sounds like a Sonic game, and that is a very, very good thing. By the way, I should probably explain what's going on with this. It has a hexagonal map where you can see all the relevant levels and such. And then these things here are, as they say, nightmare zones. And you unlock these after a certain amount of points or whatever, and you just keep doing them. I guess I'm gonna do 2 proper levels and 1 nightmare zone in this video. And in these nightmare zones, you end up fighting all the little mini-bosses. The story of it seems passable so far. Much worse than Colors. And speaking of Colors, which I really liked, the characters seem to have gotten even more insufferable since Colors. I don't know what Sega is doing with Sonic. I guess they're trying to make it as kid-friendly as they absolutely can. And, you know, it's definitely sensible that Sonic has lost all of his, you know, 90s era attitude. But at least, like, Dreamcast Sonic, with Ryan Drummond as the voice. Not that that's the only thing that matters, but at least Dreamcast Sonic still had some kind of edge. You didn't feel like a goody two-shoes. This Sonic feels like kind of a goody two-shoes with no personality of his own. And the characters around him seem to always have more say in what's happening than he does. And to be honest, characters like Knuckles and Amy have gotten really one-dimensional. I'm not far enough into the game to say if this is true of this entire game the whole time through. But if other recent Sonic games are anything to go off of, and then the bits of this game that I've seen so far, I'm pretty confident that this is another case of, you know, the Sonic characters just not being well done. Anyways, I should probably stop babbling before this turns into a full-on review of a game that I haven't finished. Woohoo! Bits like this of the game, though, they kind of feel on-railsy. But yeah, you guys are probably wondering, where have you been this past month, Wondercat? Well, as you probably know, it has certainly not been S4. I've been playing progressively less S4 as time has gone on. And it's not been work either, as I'm getting less and less hours at work lately. I went from getting like 45 hours the time I put out that channel update video to getting like 10 at best a week. So right now I don't have any good reason why my videos have not been actively posted and such. It's mostly just been a motivation issue. Especially with the kind of like commentating style that I have. And mind you, I am gonna do some S4 commentaries pretty soon. That's gonna be a thing. Like, I'm interested in doing more of those. I'm gonna be doing them, some of which are gonna be S5, some of them are gonna be normal, you know, rooms, whatever. I may even do some DMX related stuff since I'm not really playing the game active, and when I'm not playing the game active, commentary is really fun. Actually, I'd say even when I am playing the game active, I have fun the few times that I do, like, just sit back and commentate stuff. And since in S4 now, I'm in Purity on my S5 account. And I probably won't clan war very much because I'm in Purity. Maybe I'll get a few chances to commentate some clan wars, which might be really cool. On my main account, I'm obviously still in full throttle. And right now, I'm just kind of hanging around with my friends. I'm playing S4 a couple hours a day, which I know to most of you that sounds really active. You're like, oh my god, you're playing every day. Well, I'm not playing every day, I'm playing most days. Or at least I intend to be. I actually went for a period of time after I said I would quit, which was like 2 weeks ago. A time period where I just straight up didn't log on for a week and a half. And then since then I've been playing like 1 or 2 hours. But for me, playing this game actively, it's always been like a 8 hours a day, constant online kind of deal. And even when I'm not online, being on Skype and being easily accessible and stuff, that's not gonna be me. And at the same time, I don't know how active my videos are gonna be because I don't know how interested I am in just gaming outright right now. As an update as far as my hormone situation is concerned. Oh, wow, that was stupid. I didn't jump in time. Oh, well. Nights into Dreams references galore. Oh my god, the rings. The free lives, man. What the hell? I didn't do that the last time I did this level. That was something else. This game's a little too easy. Alright, well anyway. I don't know how interested I am in gaming in general right now. I'm just playing a bit at my leisure, but most of the time I'm just like watching The Simpsons and watching YouTube videos and trying to relax right now because my hormone situation, I'm at this point where I'm starting to feel mood swings, which will last for anywhere between 2 and 3 months. And it's been happening for about 3 weeks now. So if nothing else, it should only be at most 2 more months. Oh, another cutscene. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch this.
Transformation 101. Bunnies to badniks. Boom! Instant army. It needs to be a big army if I'm taking over the world below.
You are quite the mighty conqueror.
Yes, yes I am. I conquered you, didn't I? And with your help, I'll not only rule the world, I'll finally destroy that blue nuisance, Sonic!
Eggman wants the little hedgehog destroyed.
Yeah, well, I feel like destroying something.
That's what I like about you, Zaz. Always ready for a fight, even before you know what you're fighting.
You bet! Bring it on and I'll rip it up!
Win or lose, I'll learn something about our enemy.
Alright, so that was, you know, another cutscene. Hope you guys are enjoying those. Let me know if you want me to cut those out or not. Anyways, this is the last level I'm going to be doing before I go ahead and cut the recording for today. I do actually intend on fully completing Sonic Lost World, and I'm not abandoning Jet Set Radio either. I just kind of have put that on the back burner right now. As one, not many of you watched it, and two, I've played through that game so many times that it's really hard to find things to be excited about, especially when I've always preferred Jet Set Radio Future to it anyway. And I just don't feel the motivation to jump in and play that game. But I am liking Sonic Lost World. I'm not liking it as much as I hoped I would, but I am liking Sonic Lost World. It's not a game that I've finished.
I'm gonna have to bring in my A game if I want to mop the floor with this funny butt.
And I've liked it enough that even though I had some recording problems at first, I've been willing to do, like, redo these levels until I got the sound just right. Or at least satisfactory, I won't call it just right.
Wow! I never thought you'd make it this far in one piece. We may get to tangle after all!
Alright. Sorry, I kinda got distracted there. Creepy moon thing, come here so I can whoop your ass and the dude riding you.
Beat down time!
Yeah. How bad do you want it? Ah, that delay. He sure wanted that to take a long time. You're too slow. I had to. They didn't even give him time to actually recover. They should really do something about the difficulty of this game. I mean, even that wasn't bad. The delay thing, once I actually expected that it'd be there. Definitely doesn't have the feeling of a windy valley or a speed highway in the old Sonic Adventure days, or even have the feeling of Sonic Generations. With that being said, this has been Sonic Lost World. And I won't say I apologize for not having a video out for so long, because honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if at some point it happens again, with how my motivation for things is looking right now. But at the very least, I can promise and assure that I'll finish Sonic Lost World before that happens on the channel. Alright, well, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you had a nice time. This has been Wondercat, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.